Hey guys, what's up? This is me, Sean from TetraDose.com, YouTube.com/7p, and this is my unboxing of the Kindle Fire HD7 tablet. It retails for about $159, $139, and well, this is just my unboxing. If I'm not mistaken, it runs Android 4.1, 4.4 KitKat, but it's a heavily skinned version of it with Amazon skin. I saw the best analogy for it is basically it's like a Trojan horse, where it's a very affordable tablet, but so it's very attractive to purchase, but it basically just gives you ads and hints at different Amazon services for you to purchase. So that's the front of it. This is the right side. This is Kindle Fire HD7. It's in a little plastic wrap. Actually, I'll take that off for you guys real quick. It just says, warning, suffocation, keep this plastic bag away from babies. If you guys can see that print right there. So it's nothing too bad on the plastic wrap. Let me just get this out real quick. Okay, now that's out. You guys can see the box. It actually has a cool little pattern. You guys can see it right there. It's sort of a hexagonal, triangular, more of a triangular pattern with different shades of black and gray triangles in the background of the Kindle Fire HD7. So you guys can see on the back. It just tells you a little bit more about it. HD display. Obviously, this is a Kindle Fire HD7, so it has a 7-inch display, hence the name. It's a 7-inch HD display, 1280 by 800, and it has a quad-core, I believe, 1.2 gigahertz processor. So that's pretty capable, especially for this device with very low, or not running a full version of Android, so it's not like it's very heavily skinned like a Samsung tablet would be, for example, or a Galaxy device. It has Dolby Digital audio, as you guys can see here, branded down here, and it also has speakers, stereo speakers. So I heard that they're not the greatest, but it should be good. At least you can get stereo audio. That's always a plus, such as the audio that you'd hear on like the HTC One series, or the first two generations. Front and rear facing cameras, 1080p camera on the back. I'm not really sure about the resolution on the front. I heard the display actually is also pretty good, so we'll test that out. Other specs, Wi-Fi, 8 gigs of ROM. It also comes in a 16 gig variant for $159. This is 8 gig for $139. Front and rear facing cameras, quad-core processor, and Dolby Digital audio. And inside the package, you guys can see it comes with the Kindle Fire, the Amazon 5-watt power adapter, USB cable, and that's pretty much it, except for probably some manuals you'll get in the device. So this outer sleeve just slides off, as you guys can see here. It looks like a pretty good packaging, actually, and obviously you can you'd purchase this on Amazon.com. This is probably one of the very few things that they actually sell that's actually made by Amazon. So I'll slide that off, and you guys can see your Amazon branding on the box. It's a matte black finish, sort of a cardboard material. This is their, because it's made by Amazon, some of the items that they ship come with this packaging called frustration-free packaging, which is basically the bare essentials, bare minimum. So that way you just open it and you can get to your products. This is basically what Amazon decided to package their device in, unsurprisingly. I believe I can actually rip this, or I could cut it. This seemed pretty easy to rip, though, so I'm just gonna... There you go. That was actually very, very easy. And now I have that ripped. I had the knife prepared just in case. So I'll open it up and get to the Kindle Fire. So you guys can see here, this is a tablet. From what I've seen, it's a little bit chunky, and it is. It's a little bit thick. Not really the smallest tablet. You guys can see in here, it's Amazon wrapped USB cable. Take that out. It's a USB cable, micro USB to USB. Yep, right there. That's unsurprisingly USB 2.0. In the back of the product, also you can see in the back of this box, it's like a cardboard box basically. It's a little bit glossy on the inside. It says Kindle Fire HD7. You should have your, I don't even think you have any manuals actually, so this is probably just something you can get online, they figured, so why waste the packaging. Here's your charging brick, so it just flops out here, 5 watts. You just flop that out, plug in your USB to this end. It's Amazon on this end. It's still in this wrapping packaging right now. See if I can see the output and input. Try to read it. Input is 100 to 240 volts. It's really be hard for you guys to see. 100 to 240 volts. And output is 5 volts 1A. That's very hard for me to even see, and I'm looking off camera. So close all this up and get the packaging off the out of the way, so we can just get to the unboxing experience of the device. Like I said, it's wrapped in plastic. Put these off. Put these off to the side. You guys can see there's a front-facing camera right there. Here's your 7-inch display. Flipping it over to the back. Actually, you get a little manual here. It comes on the back of the device. Just telling you where everything is. Has a microphone. Your 3.5mm headphone jack. Nothing too big. It just tells you how to get started easily. And like I said, for more manuals and support, they're gonna want you to go on their website to get into that. So now you guys can see, if we rip this back off, you get the same exact message about plastic bag and baby suffocation that you got on the packaging for the device, on the outside of the box, on the actual device itself, in multiple languages. Just gonna take that off and get to the Kindle. So I'm just gonna, the Fire HD. So 1 minute. Okay, so I took it off. As you guys can see here, you get the nice 7-inch display, front-facing camera. It's pretty handy form factor there. It's pretty easy to handle in one hand. The camera is oriented in a portrait orientation as opposed to landscape in the previous version. You guys can see your stereo speakers and the front-facing camera on the back of the device. If we can get that in focus. There we go. Very small, nothing too cool about it. No microphone, flash, no optical image stabilization, nothing fancy. On the top, you have your power button and micro USB port, your microphone, and your 3.5mm headphone jack. Absolutely nothing on the bottom of the device, and on the left side of the device, you have a volume rocker. The device seems pretty bare bones, piece of matte plastic on the back. I wouldn't even call it high quality like the finish on the Nexus 7. It's more of just a piece of plastic on the back, matte plastic. But then again, you didn't come here for the build quality. You came here to get into Amazon's ecosystem, and Amazon's ecosystem, and to get a cheap tablet. So we're just gonna press the power button, turn it on, hold it down maybe a little bit longer. Maybe we can get something. Hopefully it's not dead. There we go. We have a nice boot screen. I'm gonna turn the power off so we can get a better view. Excuse me, I meant the light, not the power, so I can get more immersive experience. As you guys can see here, it's just sort of having this little animation on the fire. Line of text there. As you guys can see there, it's probably looking for Wi-Fi. 75% battery life. Today is January 20th, Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, and it has or the time is 1:38. Seems a little bit off actually. I believe it's closer to 12:38. So I'll have to rectify that. This is the default wallpaper. Looks like a bunch of speakers. Says My Fire, top left corner. The screen, first look, looks pretty darn good. I believe it's IPS, so the angles are pretty good. Swipe it to open it and set it up. So English, United States. I believe it has a 212, I believe, pixel density, pixels per inch. So it's in the 200s, low 200s. It's looking a little pixelated, but then again, I'm coming from an S4, so that has a very high pixel density of over 400 pixels per inch. So I'm going to log into my Wi-Fi real quick. So it's connecting to my Wi-Fi. I just put in the password, got the keyboard, and now it's just going to ask me for some information about my Amazon account. So I'm just going to enter that in real quick. You guys can see the keyboard down here. So this is the next step, and actually I'm just going to expedite this process. I'm just going to click complete setup later, so we can get right into the device. It says you need to add your account to be able to buy books and stuff. And then I'll just go back to Wi-Fi and register my device in the settings. So that's cool. Okay, and here we go. This is the Amazon interface here. Nothing too complicated. Again, like I said, I didn't sign into the account, so I don't have all the information up here. And at the bottom, it shows you suggestions on what you would want. These are basically your list of I guess sort of your applications. You have a quick search up there. Pulls up the keyboard with voice search. And that's the voice search down here. See if it gets it right. Voice search on him, see on him, gets it right. Sort of accurate. Seems pretty speedy. We'll go to the web. Just go to a common website, ESPN. It doesn't feel like there's any haptic feedback, so something lacking. Click go, and we're on our way to ESPN. And this is their tablet optimized version. You can see the back buttons on your left side, home buttons in the middle, search buttons on the right, and then you have your little Android reminiscent menu button on the side, contextual menu button. So I'll click skip. And it appears to be pretty good. There's no real multitasking, so that's a little bit of a problem, but yeah, from there it seems good. You have a notification pane with some quick settings at the top. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's a ambient light sensor though, so that's a little bit of a disappointment. But anyways, guys, this is me, Sean from TechTutorials.com. You can come to send Pete, and I'm going to continue to use this device and let you know, my impressions. Maybe I might log in to it, and then just give you guys a further first impressions video. But for now, it seems to be a pretty nice device, especially for the price. And I'll keep reviewing it and let you guys know. This is me, Sean from TechTutorials.com. You can come to send Pete, and this is my unboxing of the Kindle Fire HD7. Thank you guys. Like, favorite, subscribe, and please have a nice day.